Okay, go.
All right, I'd like to call this special meeting to order. Can we have a roll call by the secretary?
6001,
Present.
02,
Present.
03,
Present.
04, here, 05,
Here.
06, absent, 07.
Here.
Okay, great.
All right, great. So I understand we have three subjects on the agenda today. Leon.
Yep, the stipulated license.
Yep, and the stipulated license for Queen of Sheba, and the agenda, and the quarterly reports.
Right.
All right, so with that, we'll let Commissioner Nigro move forward.
Okay, so.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Let's take a vote. Vote to approve that agenda.
A second.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, perfect. All right, let's move on to the first one.
All right, so we're here tonight, Leon Restaurants at 655 New York Avenue. They're seeking support for stipulated license. Say anything?
No, just identify myself for the record.
Okay.
Sean Morris for the applicant, counsel, and here also with me on behalf of the applicant is Marcelo Lucia.
Okay, me and my constituents support it. Any comments from the commissioners?
The commission obviously supported the regular license, and there were no issues that were raised of concern. So I don't see any reason why they shouldn't be granted a stipulated license.
Okay, I move that ANC 6E support stipulated license for Leon at 655 New York Avenue, and we communicate that to the Abra Board.
And just Commissioner, just for the record, we made a slight correction to that application because the landlord has assigned 649 New York Avenue.
Yes, is that
To
official
the
or is that?
649 is going to be the actual premises address.
There
So
seems to be some confusion about that.
yes.
Does
that
Abra
con-
know this?
Yes, that confusion has been cleared up and
Okay.
it's going to be placarded at 649 New York Avenue.
Okay, so that we support the stipulated license at 649 New York Avenue North West.
Second, yeah.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Perfect. All right, on to Queen of Sheba.
So at our last meeting, Queen of Sheba received our support for both stipulated and permanent Class C restaurant licenses. They subsequently have requested a change in class to a tavern license. Principal reason being that there's a lot less paperwork that is required to maintain a tavern license. The percentages of sales of food don't need to be monitored, etc. So the restaurant previously had a tavern license, and for some reason when they applied for this new license after the cancellation of the previous license, they neglected to request a tavern license at that point. So there's, in terms of operations, there's no real impact on operations. I did check with Abra. We don't need to make any changes to the settlement agreement as a result of this, so that's one less thing that we have to do. The owner is present. Do you have anything that you'd like to say? Okay, then I'll move that ANC 6E support permanent and stipulated Class C tavern licenses with an entertainment endorsement for Queen of Sheba 2 trading as Queen's Lounge at 1503 9th Street Northwest, and that we communicate that support to Abra and the ABC.
Second.
All right, we move by Commissioner Padro, second by Commissioner Rogers. All in favor?
Aye.
And so is that just going to require like just another letter and then resending
The same letter that you sent, just change
Okay.
where it says restaurant to tavern.
to tavern?
And just
All
make
right.
sure that it mentions the entertainment.
Yeah. Does the settlement agreement say the entertainment endorsement? I
Um,
don't remember that.
It's not important.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, and on to our treasurer, Commissioner Brown.
Yeah, so did each of you get the spreadsheet I sent around a couple weeks ago? Okay. All right, so I just need the ANC to approve the quarterly financial reports from FY18 quarter 3. Now, I still gotta get the canceled checks, but I spoke to Mr. Gottlieb Simon today, and he says that the ANC can still approve it, but I have to, get the support documentation, then I can send it off to the ANC.
Okay. So, all right, so I wanted to understand the quarters that we're due. We have 18-3, 18-4, And then all of 19?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I can sign it, I get the treasurer secretary to sign it, and I have to come in to call the bank or go to here, just give this for documentation.
So you can get these checks like next week and then send it off and be done.
I'll
The-
call.
Right.
I had a notorious time, difficult time trying to get these checks
Mhm.
because initially Wells Fargo would give you call them and say, hey, you can give me a copy of the checks. And they say, yeah, sure. And they'd send it to you with the signature blocked out. So I had to get them like specially done. So I can work with you on that. You just got to call up, I think it's like, forgot her name, Miss Felix or Miss Wong.
Mhm.
And they will, you give them the check numbers and then they'll send it to you in like a coded email and then you
Okay.
can forward it. But yeah, it's an annoying process to get those.
Okay,
But what is good is that like all of the financial statements show when the check is cleared.
okay,
So when we send those in with the reports, they'll also see that the checks were
Oh, if I
cleared.
get the financial
They just want to see
statement,
the signatures on the checks as well.
okay.
Yeah.
So, just to explain why I'm going to vote nay on this.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's important that, the commission see the actual reports as they're going to be submitted with all of the accompanying documentation. That's my
Sure,
personal
yeah.
position on that.
That's actually valid. I mean, so the answer to that would be I can call the bank, I can actually look through these past checks.
But we don't want to delay this any further because we're not going to meet again until September. And some of these reports are yearly. So it's like, I don't want to impede anything. You've got a majority, I'm just going to vote no.
Okay, I mean, it's a valid vote. I mean, it's.
Yeah, that's
It's a
fine.
valid reason.
But I do think, it is a valid reason, and
Yeah.
I think, why don't we continue, we'll vote if we have the majority, hopefully we have the majority, but let's incorporate further discussion with Commissioner Padro and the rest of us to see what you, go through, that way we can, and maybe the emails between Gottlieb too, we'll just CC everybody.
Yes.
That way everybody can see the checks, the
Financial statements.
the financial statements, the invoices, right along with it, so then nobody's,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
That's why it's good to, remember I told you when I turned over, it's good to, when you pay an invoice, I actually copy the check with the invoice.
Yeah, I should, yeah.
So you keep it, and I gave you
See
a
that
book
email copy?
where all of your
Yeah, I remember
invoices with your checks attached to it, or that way you don't have to go to the bank. You already have a copy of it before you send that
Right.
check off. Before you pay Karen, take that invoice, put the check at the bottom, copy it, copy it at home, and at least you can just put that in your book. That way you got an invoice and check copy right there in your possession at all times. It
Yeah, I
makes
have-
life a lot easier.
I have heard of this.
Yeah, then
It's
you
the stuff in
respond.
Q3,
Yeah.
Q4 of last year, I think.
Right, well, once we sign, just copy that, or if you can, or take a picture of it,
Yeah,
and then you can email it to yourself, and then print it out, and that way you have a record
Right.
of the check and the invoice at that given time. Makes it a lot easier.
Was this communication for the website, originally for the website, when I say communication? This is pre-me, before I came back.
What's the,
$3,000,
Yeah, I think that was for the website.
but it appears twice. Or one was 3,000, this
One
is,
was a deposit, one was back.
no. So one's
I'd have to
did we meet again?
to see, because I think it was like what, around 5,000?
So I guess one was like you met with the guy previously before the new year, and then that time after the new year?
Yeah, we met with him several times.
Okay, so that was, you
Yeah.
got 3,000, was that all him? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
curious. I mean,
yeah.
I wasn't around the first time, so.
No, yeah, no.
Nor
it
really
was,
the second time, so.
Yeah, and then we got another invoice from him for the portal he's
Okay.
creating, which should be up and running and good to go by, hopefully the end of the month. So people ask for, not October, August. We'll be able to give people the link and say, hey, go through this. He sent me an email saying it should be good to go soon. So.
That's the only thing you're missing are the checks.
cancel checks.
Checks and minutes.
The minutes, check about that. I mean, I used to send along the minutes, but that might not be necessary anymore. They might just need, because I remember I had a discussion, not with Gottlieb, but somebody else in the office, and they said they don't really require the minutes. He said you could send the minutes, but that might not be a requirement.
Yeah, Gottlieb may mention the minutes.
Then send them,
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
those.
All right.
Gotta sign these and need the treasurer to the chairman's and the secretary's signature.
Question.
Sure.
He had Rochelle sign 2 checks. She's on the bank card, is she?
I think she is.
She is?
How can
No, because she has to sign the bank card to be on the bank card.
Yeah, but I only need one other signature. As long as the treasurer signs it.
I have to take a look, because we made some changes. Because we didn't like take everybody off the bank card. Technically, Commissioner Padro, I think, is still on the bank card.
Are you talking about I'm still on it from the first
You,
go round?
you might be still on, because I remember the names I took off.
Oh.
Because we went back and forth for a while. The names we took off were Lily and
Marge? Kevin?
Marge was off when I was the treasurer. She was off there immediately. No, who was Jaffe? Jaffe got taken off.
But mine is on there still?
I don't know if your name's on there.
Yeah.
I'd have to take a look. I know Commissioner Padres is on there. I know Commissioner Wiggins is on there. Commissioner Brown, myself.
Check that out.
Yeah, because those checks may not be good.
It might, yeah,
It might be
you
easier
might have to
for us
reset.
to-
Yeah, we might have to
It
reset.
might be easy
Point
just to
them
vote
out.
them and
Yeah.
let us sign. We know we're on there, but I didn't know about Michelle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just add an extra signature.
And so church.
Well, it took months for them to clear that initial one. Yeah, the inner bureaucracy of Wells Fargo was a nightmare to
Because
navigate.
the treasurer is just one other officer, so.
Yeah, so we could be frank with myself.
Right.
Do they do
I mean,
cancellation of the checks? Will they still be able to use those until they get the new?
Oh, wait, yeah, wait a second. Did, have those, I misunderstood. Did these checks already go out?
No, they're right here.
Oh, okay, yeah, why don't we void those, then all you gotta do is put in the entry sheet, these checks were voided, and then we'll
All right.
redo
It's
them.
gonna be safe and sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Create more work.
Yeah.
So I'll sign, I'll sign these quarter reports
All right, yep.
and get it, and send these off to Godly as soon as possible, hopefully tomorrow on vacation.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, all right, so let's take a vote. So we gotta take a, we can just take one vote, but let's make clear, therefore, quarter 3, 2018, quarter 4, 2018, quarter 1, 2019, quarter 2, 2019, quarter 3, 2019? Is that due?
Yep.
Okay.
Get it out.
So those 5. All right. I motion the ANC 6E approve the quarterly reports for quarter 3, 2018, quarter 4, 2018, quarter 1, 2019, quarter 2, 2019, and quarter 3, 2019. And that we send the reports to the office of the ANC.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Brown, all in favor?
Aye.
Nay.
Nay. So Commissioner Padro votes no. Excellent. The other thing I was going to bring up to you guys, when I brought up Lutz representing us and the form being for a ceiling of 7,000, the ceiling is actually 7,500. So I was $500 short on that. Obviously, we haven't been billed yet, and we can take it as it is, but I did want to bring that up to you all, that the bill is, he's very flexible with us in his representation of the beer garden. It was well under what he gave us as a ceiling, but I just want to bring that up to you guys, that I kind of made a mistake when we made that motion for 7,000. So at this point, we are only approved for 7,000.
So are you making any motion there? Or gonna
Well, I mean, it wasn't on the agenda.
Oh. So can you wait till September? or
Yeah,
is
we
it gonna be a
can wait till
problem?
September. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario.
I mean, this wasn't an emergency meeting. So
Nobody have an objection to
you can
amending the
take-
agenda?
you can Take any
Yeah.
other business that you.
Okay, great, all right, well, thank you. I'd like to make a motion that ANC 6E approve the retainer agreement with Jim Lutz to represent us in the matter of Communal's Class C restaurant license renewal, and in the amount of $7,500.
No,
Second.
Oh, 500 or sorry, you're asking for the whole thing again?
The whole thing again,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
$7,500.
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Padro, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, excellent. Is there anything else that anybody's interested in? Do we have any, like, expenses that need to be approved, or?
I have my copy, but I haven't brought my receipts, so I'm like 2
Okay.
months behind. So.
Do we want to go ahead and authorize payment to Karen for the minutes?
Yeah.
And also
Issue
80
first.
Port LLC,
What's that?
80 Port LLC,
80 Port LLC,
Yeah.
yeah.
for the amount of $797.
Seven, that was from last week, though.
Yeah.
We voted on that last week,
Oh,
didn't
that was, we did, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. So for Karen,
Okay.
For Karen, all right,
the amount of $250,
all right.
I make a motion that ANC approve this payment for $250 for Karen Joe for minutes and website maintenance.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Perfect. Anybody else got anything? You good? All right, well, thanks for coming back on your vacation, everyone.
Thank you, thank you.
You
People that came.
Formal.
Adjourn the meeting?
Yeah, we have old business, new business, we're all good? All right, I'll take
Motion to adjourn.
seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
All right.
And then 7:01.
7:01.
7:01.
Yeah. But the time, that's,
Thank you for coming.
Great.
I wanted to ask,
What they're saying.